think the physicians need to do a really good job with their CV. I know that sounds very simple, that everybody should know how to create their own resume or CV, but it's very important about how they lay that out and making sure that they have really good references that can talk to their ability to be collaborative in a situation. Most organizations now are just not looking for a physician to fill a spot. They're looking for a physician that's going to be able to be a collaborative member of their team. So anyone that, or anything on their CV that they can show how they've been part of a team, where they took a leadership role within the team, all of that needs to be conveyed within their CV. And most physicians forget to put that on paper. I think for physicians, the importance is really about timing. They have to be very responsive. And I know that a lot of them are, in clinicals a lot working, they have long hours, but the recruiters will ask them what is the best way to communicate, whether it's text, email, phone call. But there are many jobs and many applicants out there. And I think if the physician is truly interested in the position, they need to be responsive. If it's not a role that's for them, then they need to be clear about that. And they also need to be clear about what their expectations are in regards to salary, in regards to benefits, and to make sure that that's going to be something that's discussed before they go to an on-site visit, so that there is a mutual understanding before the organization invests in that physician about coming on site. A lot of things that help physicians, and when new physicians that I'm working with, especially international graduates or any new residents that are applying for their first job, I will talk to them a lot about contracting. Contracting is very important. Many times, physicians will spend a lot of money with attorneys to rewrite contracts. Organizations usually have what a boilerplate contract is going to look like, and there will only be a few places on that contract that are able to be changed. So I always say to the physician, it's important for them to talk with their recruiter to talk through what areas of the contract are negotiable. And then also to talk through about some of the likes and wants up front with the recruiter, so that can also be included to the contract before it's presented to them. And that way there's a less of this going back and forth that delays the hire time. When physicians are negotiating their contract, I think it's very important for them to come up with their own personal top 10 list. And then I say to them, what are in that top 10 list? What are the 5 non-negotiables? I mean, they're just non-negotiables. And for every person, that's different. For some, it could be location, because they want to be close to family. For others, it is money. And then others, it's all about, and what we're seeing a lot with the new grads, with the millennials and the Gen X's that are coming out, is the life-work balance. Being able to have the time to go and coach their son's soccer game. That's important to them. So I tell them, have some time to yourself and with your family to make that decision. What's important to you? What are those top 5 non-negotiables? And make sure when it comes to contracting that you get what you want.